it's going to bring an added level of depth and complexity. You know, there's these ideas of good and evil, you know, exhibited in Scar and Mufasa, but they've been fixed for 30 years. I think it's really beautiful to show kids that no one's just born good or born evil. You're a series of circumstances, series of choices, series of life decisions. And I think those things are very deeply explored in this film.
I think for me, the fun is when you have these characters that are so iconic, the only move next is to challenge what you think you know about them, and to get to meet Mufasa and Scar when he was Taka at a younger age. Sort of like flipping through a family album and seeing your parents when they were younger, or your grandparents. You're like, whoa, I thought I knew them, but they're flawed and they're doing their best and they're not who I got to know yet. And so that's a thrilling journey.
I think Mufasa brings understanding to The Lion King. So maybe people will come to love some characters that they didn't know they could love, or maybe they'll just invest a little bit more. But it brings understanding, and it brings the awareness of having grace for those around us and making room for the story that they have lived before we met them.
It was a gift. It was an absolute gift. Lin-Manuel Miranda is elite at what he does. He is a beautiful artist. His artistry is phenomenal. And to have the opportunity, to be gifted the opportunity to put my take on one of his songs is just something that I'm deeply grateful for and will cherish forever.
Well, I'm really excited because we get to see the backstory of how Scar got the scar. People aren't always born a villain, and we're going to get to discover what kind of led him to becoming this infamous legend in the Disney history.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure stepping into these shoes, but you know, we don't get to know a lot about her in the original, and so it's an opportunity for people to know who she was beyond a wife and a mother, and that's really exciting.
It was great, honestly. The fact that me and Billy are given so much freedom to improvise, and that in a movie this big we're able to carve out like a little section of it that really speaks to the type of comedy that we do. It feels like the kind of comedy that we normally do. I think it's really cool, honestly.
It's so exciting. I'm so flattered to be back. I was shocked to find myself in the 2019 movie, and shocked again to find myself in this. And I'm just thrilled to be here, and I really love the movie so much. Barry Jenkins has knocked it out of the park, and I can't wait for people to see it.
I was lost. I had so many emotions, and to be part of a Lion King movie is every kid's dream. To be in any Disney movie is every kid's dream, so I'm just so thankful.
We love Lin. He's an icon, and at the time I was actually going through like a lot of vocal changes because I was, I think, 14 at the time. So he really helped me to get into my comfort zone and experiment with my voice, and yeah, I love him.
I think Zazu brings definitely comedy to the story, and definitely it's good to have someone as part of this like core team of outsiders who isn't quite as cool as the other ones, and is a step behind them a lot. But I think that definitely laughter is something that he brings, hopefully.
This is a retelling and how we got to The Lion King in the first place. So I think that it's a wonderful pre-beginning.
For me, it's the humor. My kind of entry point is always the humor, but it's also this kind of gentle, wise, you know, there's kind of like this spirituality, this grounded spirituality to this character, which is a lot of fun to play. You know, that combo of humor and this kind of shamanic thing, I loved it.
Well, as I said, we did the 2019 one with John Favreau, and this time I got a call and I was told that Barry Jenkins is going to direct. I said, oh my God, how the hell did they get him? It's again an honor and a privilege to be called again to recreate this role.